Hey guys, it's Faith, Byrdie's Editorial Director, and today I'm getting my brows microbladed. I have been wanting to do this for such a long time. Some of you might have seen that we've written about this treatment on Byrdie.com. As you can see, I barely have any brows naturally. I always have to wake up and spend at least 10 minutes penciling them in and making them look natural. So I'm really excited to just get 10 extra minutes of sleep every day. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm here with Eyebrow Doctor, as you might know her from Instagram, Piret. She is one of the top people in her field, and I'm gonna go ahead and ask her all my burning eyebrow questions.
So I'm gonna fill in your brows first with a pencil, doing little hair strokes mimicking your eyebrow hair. And then I'm gonna pick a color according to your eyebrow hair color and your skin tone. So once they heal, they're gonna be nice and brown color matching your eyebrow hairs.
Wonderful. So tell me a little bit about what microblading actually is.
So microblading is a form of tattoo, but instead of like old school tattoo, it's more superficial. So the chances of it changing color over time are slim to none. They will fade first.
And how long does microblading last?
It lasts for a year to 3 years. So you would come back like once a year for touch-up. Normally I have my clients come 4 to 6 weeks for touch-up just to make sure you're happy with them and if you're missing any pigment, because it is a skin, so you know, you might lose pigment in some spots, which is normal.
And then about the actual technique, you know, you're not doing like a big chunk of pigment, you're doing little hair-like strokes,
yes,
right?
I do hair strokes mimicking your own natural eyebrow hairs.
Mm-hmm. And you did brows for a while before you started doing microblading.
I did brows for ages before, so I'm familiar how real brows look like. Tomorrow, they're gonna be super dark.
Okay.
Because the pigment oxidizes and they start healing. So don't freak out tomorrow when you wake up with really dark brows. And then they will lighten up. But you're gonna get used to it so fast that you're gonna miss it when they lighten up.
I just can't imagine waking up and not having to fill in my brows. It's gonna be such a game changer.
All right, I'm gonna take a picture of them just to measure them.
Okay.
That one looks a little bit longer. Yeah.
Do I look crazy right now? You were saying they don't need to be perfectly symmetrical.
Yeah, because sisters, not twins. Nobody's gonna be exactly identical, but we want as symmetrical as possible. I'm gonna make little marker dots on the outline.
Okay.
And then apply numbing cream.
Okay.
And when I wipe off the numbing cream, the marker dots is gonna stay so I can see where I need to do it.
So on a pain scale from 1 to 10, what do most people say?
Everybody's different. First pass hurts more.
Okay.
Like an eye pencil.
Yeah.
And it breaks, and if the wood part hits your skin.
Yeah. That's like nothing. I can handle a scratch.
And everybody has the individual needle, of course. It's really, really, really thin and fine. It's 11 little needles in a row, and it makes it like a little blade. And your eyes might water, and you might sneeze too. That's just a normal reaction. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Ready.
Come here.
Oh, it is painful. How long does the process usually take?
You know, once we finish filling it in, it's pretty fast. That's the dye, and then I'm gonna wipe it off and apply more numbing cream. You think so good?
Thank you. I'm feeling more relaxed.
I'm gonna have her sit up, and I'm gonna look at her straight on.
Oh my gosh, they look so good! They look like real brows. I'm so happy.
So for the first 24 hours, I want you to use strip antibiotic cream. Just gently dab it with a Q-tip on your brows. Don't touch it with your fingers.
Okay.
And then Vaseline for a week. And keep them dry from water. So when you wash your hair, just put your head back and apply some Vaseline on them before.
Okay.
So just in case you get a couple of drops of water on them, it won't go inside.
Okay. How long do I do this?
For a week.
A week.
No heavy exercising, sweating. They might get a little bit itchy when they're healing. And the
So will they get darker than this?
Yes.
Okay.
And then within a week, they will lighten up. This is your Aftercare. Voila. And here's some Q-tips for you as well.
Well, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed getting a look at the whole microblading process. If you like before and after brow photos, you'll definitely get lost in her page. It's Eyebrow Doctor. And thank you again for my amazing new brows. I feel like a new woman. Can I give you a hug? So it's day 2 after getting my brows microbladed, and I woke up this morning and was so shocked to look in the mirror and see brows, which never happens. It's actually kind of crazy. They don't hurt at all, and Piret said there was going to be scabbing, and I don't feel or see any of that either. I guess I was expecting them to be a little bit more painful or flaky, but in terms of pain and in terms of how they look, it's so much better than I was even expecting. I am looking forward to seeing them lighten up a bit and start looking a little bit more natural. So if you guys are wondering what it's really like to go get microblading, I can definitely answer and talk more with you guys about it. So DM us on Instagram and I will answer all your burning questions.